Hello everyone, welcome to this particular video in which we are going to talk about 10-day study plan and expected cutoff for MICAT 1 examination, which is going to be conducted on December 2019, and then we have MICAT 2 exam in January 2020. So both these exams are exclusive and independent of each other, mutually exclusive examinations. And in this video, we are going to focus on what should be your strategy and plan for the next 10 days to ensure a high score in MICAT examination, which could ensure that you get the assured GEPI call. Now, why you should be trusting us? It's a very important question because your time is very valuable, critical, and it's very important that whosoever advice you are following, that particular person has certain credentials. So, I'm very proud to share with you that 37% of the current MICANs have prepared with us in last 2 years. We were the first one to launch MICAT dedicated coaching course 5 years back, and we since then, we have been the number one MICAT coaching in terms of results, appreciation from students, and the overall performance of our students in both the written examination and GEPI. And the major credit for this goes to the personalized feedback which we send over email for psychometric and descriptive tests for the written examination, and then later on the personalized help with personal interview preparation, which is the part of the MICAT coaching course which we offer. In case you don't want to go for coaching course, you can even check out the MICAT mock test series course. Link for both the courses are in the description of the video. A quick look at the MICAT examination pattern. It would consist of three papers. First is a psychometric paper, second is the aptitude test, third is a descriptive writing test. Clearing paper 1 and 3 is mandatory. You cannot get the GEPI call by not clearing either of 1 and 3. Paper 2, that is the aptitude paper, it has both the sectional and the overall cutoffs. And another point to note over here is, unless you clear psychometric test, your aptitude test will not be evaluated, and once you clear the sectional and the overall cutoff of the aptitude test, your descriptive writing test is evaluated. So every stage of evaluation of paper 1, 2 and 3 is the eliminating round. So you need to take care of this. You need to keep this in mind while you are appearing for psychometric and aptitude, because no matter how good you are at descriptive writing, if you don't clear psychometric, everything would go in vain. So psychometric and descriptive writing, they are very critical parts of your MICAT preparation. As far as the selection criteria goes, for GPI calls rollout, there is going to be a composite score calculation which consists of 50% weightage to your CAT, ZAT, GMAT score and 50% to your aptitude. However, do remember that despite a low composite score, that is a low weighted average score, you can get the calls if you are super good with your descriptive writing. We have had students last year who got the calls for GPI even at 75 percentile in CAT and ZAT, and average aptitude score in the range of 45 to 50 marks. Just the reason was that they were super good with descriptive writing. There were people who did not get the call even after having 99 percentile in CAT ZAT and around 60 marks in aptitude paper, because they were below average in descriptive writing. So it has to be the perfect combination, and descriptive writing can make up for everything else. So if you are good with descriptive writing, then you are all set to get the MICA call. As far as the aptitude paper goes, the sectional cutoff for the different sections would range in the in the marks range of 7 to 8 marks. Only for convergent divergent thinking section, the cutoff is around 10 to 11 marks. For every other section, cutoff is around 7 to 8 marks. For GK, it is tad less, which is around 6 to 7. Rest, that is the sectional cutoff range. There is no definite overall cutoff for aptitude paper, but if you are in the range of 50 plus marks, you are all set for a good weighted average score, assuming that your CAT ZAT GMAT score is also fine. But even if it is not, you don't need to worry. Once again, I emphasize on the fact that you need to be super good with descriptive writing to make up for everything else. Coming to what should be your plan for next 10 days, day 1 to 5 spent on arithmetic, from which we expect 10 to 12 questions in quant. Then data interpretation, that is line graphs, bar graphs, pie charts and tables, from which again 7 to 8 questions are going to come in the quant section. Word association, most important topic of convergent divergent thinking section, 10 to 12 questions. In GK, focus on business awareness, marketing, and advertising ebooks in your course material, 7 to 8 questions from them. Then in verbal, again focus on vocabulary, where you will get questions from in the form of fill in the blanks, antonyms, synonyms, prepositions, 7 to 8 questions. Day 6 to 10 from GK perspective is spent on geography and fact sheets, that is current affairs from April to November, especially 5 to 6 questions. Sports, books, and authors, 1 to 3 questions. In convergent divergent thinking, you can practice visual reasoning, which is the second highest most weighted topic in the convergent divergent thinking section. From maths perspective, you can practice quadratic functions, graphs, inequalities, from which 3 to 4 questions are expected. Then in verbal part, focus on parajumble, sentence correction, and sentence improvement kind of questions, from which 7 to 8 questions are expected. So overall, this should be a plan for next 10 days, depending upon the weightage of different topics in the examination. And hence, it's very important for you to ensure that you complete these areas. And if you would have a quick look, arithmetic, data interpretation, and the algebra topics mentioned will ensure that you are pretty safe when it comes to quant cutoff, just in case some of you are weak in quant. Also remember that the level of difficulty questions for quant is going to be similar to level of difficulty 2 of books like Arun Sharma, Nishit Sinha, etc. When it comes to mock frequency, for aptitude paper, you should be taking one aptitude mock test every 2 days, one psychometric test every 2 days, and at least 6 to 8 descriptive writing tests in next 10 days should be your aim. This is the suggested mock frequency from our side to ensure that you are well prepared for the D-Day. Points note, super good descriptive can make up for low CATs at GMAT score. Attempting all the questions in psychometric and descriptive are mandatory. Even if you leave one question unattempted in psychometric or descriptive, you will be straight away disqualified. The aptitude paper is going to have both the sectional and the overall cutoff. However, the value of overall cutoff is not definite because it's the weighted average at the end of the day. With this, we come towards the end of this session, and once again, I emphasize on the fact that why you should be trusting us for your MICA preparation. And in case you are still to start off seriously, and even if say you are aiming for MICAT 2, this is the right time for you to enroll for the coaching course, and allow us to help you succeed and achieve your dream to study in MICA. With this, we wish you all the best for the MICAT examination. Do not forget to hit the bell icon on the top right hand side for subscribing to the channel. And do download Career MBA app today from Play Store and access free videos and articles. Thank you everyone. Wish you all the best for MICAT examination from the best MICAT coaching course out there. Thank you everyone.